So I'm first going to talk about like heartworms and the heartworm test. And this is something a lot of you probably heard about if you have a dog. If you're from the South, like I am, from North Carolina, it is Heartworm Central. If you do not have your pet, in fact, on a heartworm prevention once a month, they will get heartworms. How are heartworms spread? They are spread through mosquito bites. So if you think that your loved animal is not in fact exposed to heartworms, if they're a dog, that is wrong. Mosquitoes can get inside your home. They love it. I get bites occasionally in my house when one gets through the open door, and it happens. So dogs get heartworms, and basically what the heartworms do is when the mosquito bites the dog, gets into their bloodstream, circulates throughout their body, and it deposits in their heart, and the worms grow there, like in between the heart and lungs, in the blood vessels themselves. It's a pretty devastating disease. So if your dog, best case scenario, gets heartworm and needs heartworm treatment, it is typically about $3,000 to treat your dog. $3,000. That is so expensive, but it's worth it if you can catch it early. And that's where it becomes really important. If you do not, in fact, catch it early, it becomes what we call cable syndrome. It's where the worms get so big, they end up dying, and causing basically like blood clots around the body because of the worms themselves. That's really serious. It's really bad. A lot of dogs will die from cable syndrome. I get a lot of pushback from local rescues that want to do slow kill method, and here's my 2 cents on the slow kill method. It doesn't work. The American Heartworm Society has published over and over again that it is in fact not effective to do the slow kill method. Basically what the slow kill method does is it just says any worms in that dog's body at that time cannot reproduce. It does not in fact kill those worms in that dog's body. Those ones stay there. It's not what we call adulticide. It doesn't kill the adult worms. So what the problem with that is then basically you're just saying that dog just has to live with those adult heartworms until the adult heartworms die, which is about like 5 to 6 years, give or take. So you're basically saying that dog's gonna have heartworms until the worms die, and we're just gonna prevent them from breeding. Which, as I'm sure you can imagine, if you think about like the heartworms are like probably like this long.